Good evening and welcome to the daily Netzach Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Today we're doing Siman Kuf Mem Tes Seif Dalad till Yud Gimel. So, Alman Shnos Almana, a widower who marries a widow. If, when the wedding was performed during the daytime, they ate the first meal on the day of the wedding, i.e. during the daytime, even if the meal extended into the night as well, they recite the blessing in the manner that has been explained in Seif Aleph. However, if the wedding ceremony was held during the day, but they didn't eat the meal until night, if there are people there who are eating with them out of the joy of friendship, they recite the abbreviated order of the brachos that was explained in Seif Gimel. And no, the blessings are recited even if there are new participants. And so they should do it all. That should be what they should do at all three meals, at all of the meals of the first 3 days, rather. Seif Hey. Panchadoshes Mikri in Balish Lasham Odom Machmas Simchas Mures. Panchadoshes is considered, if someone is considered a new participant, if that person who's not been present at any of the previous Su'udos, the feasts, comes there out of the joy of friendship, and the celebrants, if you like, want to increase the simcha because of this particular person, even if he doesn't eat at the meal. Shabbos Yom Tov Rishon Risheni and Shabbos, and the second is Yom Tov like participants. The first and second is Yom Tov like new participants. That specifically applies to the nighttime meal or the morning meal. However, the third meal of Shabbos is not called Panim Chadoshes, unless the Chosan presents a drosha. Seif Vav. If a person invites a groom and the bride to eat in his house, the halacha is, if that's the host set aside for the newlyweds a separate room, where they can be together alone and rejoice there. Then that place is considered their chuppah, and the sheva brachos are recited at the meal that's there. If the hosts do not separate such a room, then they don't make the bracha of Ashabar Shasimcha B'Menoi. And they also do not add in the Shasimcha B'Menoi into the Zimun. Okay? Seif Zayin. B'nei HaChuppah Shenechel Chul HaChavur is Harbe. When the participants of a wedding Su'udah are divided into many different groups, even if they're separate, even if they separate into rooms which are not open to the place where the chosan is eating, as in they're a separate place to the chosan. Nevertheless, each recites these sheva brachos. Since they're eating a meal which was specifically prepared for the wedding. However, the waiters who eat after the wedding feast do not make these brachos. In the case of someone who marries his divorced wife, do not recite the verses of Shasimcha B'Menoi in the Zimun. But at the first meal of the day, they do recite the Sheva brachos. But from then on, they do not say any extra brachos. Seif Tes. Mitzvah l'sameach chosam et kala l'raka lefanei. It's a mitzvah to be sameach, to gladden the groom and bride, and to dance before the bride. V'lo b'shin no b'chasuda, say that she is beautiful and charming. Meloshin v'tisachil v'chet lefanov. Similar to what was used in regards to Esther. And what soon as Rabbi Yehuda bar Eloi Ha'imiraki lifnei Kalam, we find that in the Gemara and Ksubas that Rabbi Yehuda bar Eloi, who was one of the greatest of his era, would dance before the Kalam. Also, leistakal the Kalam. Aval mutar leistakal b'takshin she'aleh b'frias roisha. It is also to stare at the Kalam, but it is permitted to look at the adornments, the tachshitin, the jewelry, and her uncovered hair. Sif Yud Aleph. Yesh nohagin she'im hakala hoisa tameh b'sha'as nesun. The others have the minhag that if the kala was tomei, as in from nida, at the time of the wedding, as I achakach b'leil tfilos oisin suda. Afterwards, on the night that she goes to mikveh, they have a suda. And they invite other people as well. This is not a good thing to do. And this custom should be abolished for the sake of modesty. So if they make a small meal for the members of the household, and they could say the verses of Shasim Chabinoi in the Siman, you don't have to stop them. Our Shabbat Brachos also levorach, but it's still also to recite the Shabbat Brachos, rak boif and shenis ba'al el, except in the manner explained above in the Sifim 1 Aleph to Ches. Sif Yud Beis. Hanoisi b'sul tzorach l'smach im hashiva yom. Someone who marries a woman who was never previously married must rejoice with her for 7 days. These are called the 7 days of feasting, as we know them, Shabbat Brachos. During this time, he should not do any work, and he should not of any sort. Rather, he should eat and drink and be rejoice with her. Whether he was never previously married or was previously married, even if she's moichel him and says, no, I'm happy for you to go, it's still prohibited, the chassan is still prohibited to do any work and to go out alone into market, the shuk. And in one who marries a woman who was previously married, if the groom is a widow or divorced, as in he's been previously married, according to all opinions, only a 3-day period of simcha rejoicing is necessary. But if he has never been married and she has, some places can say that you must rejoice with her for 7 days. Since the Shabbat Brachos will be for his sake for the 7 days. However, this woman is able to, if you like, waive her privilege of rejoicing and he can go to work if she rejoices. But after 3 days, he would have to observe according to everyone, but the next 4 days she can be moichel. So chosin shechal tanis sibur b'shivas yimei mishta shaloif. Regarding the halacha when a public fast falls during the Shivas Yimei HaMishta, during the Shabbat Brachos, Ayin El Siman Kuf Chaf Aleph Sif Zayin. So if it given, Hanoise Isha Tzarech Lamod Be'iroi Shona Tumima L'Smoichema. Someone who marries a woman must remain in the city a complete year to rejoice with her. Shenema Lo Yitzi Bat Tzava Noki Yeh Lebeisa Shona Achaz V'Simach Hasishtoi. As it says in the Apostle, he should not go out to the army, he should be free for his home for 1 year and should be glad in his wife. However, his wife can release him from this obligation. And that concludes this evening's Kitzur Shulchan Aruch.